How's it going, YouTube? Welcome back to the Dark Souls 3 build showcase. This time is going to be a PvE build. Um, this is actually a bleed build too. It is amazing build in my opinion, and it destroys this game. It makes it a joke to go through. It's very light armor. It strikes very hard, and overall it's one of my favorite builds that I have played with. So hopping straight into the stats, you'll have, at my level, you can cut it down to about 120. The reason I'm 131 is because I had an extra point because of screwing around with some ideas. So that's why I have 10 intelligence rather than 9. So the absolute base for this is probably 120, give or take. So very base stats, you're going to have 30 vigor, 10 attunement, 25 endurance, 16 vitality. You can swap around that 1 point sitting there to whatever. I just wanted the nice round numbers on the major stats. Then you don't need any more than 40 in either strength or dex. And obviously the intelligence was because I was messing around with an idea. And faith, you don't need it. And then it says 50 luck, but I will get to that in a minute. For the build without any boost, you want 40 luck. And the whole reason for that, for the newer players, the reason you want 40 luck is with a bleed build, it will help you apply your bleed build up a lot faster. So, over to the weapons. You will be using the Hollow Carthage Sword, plus 10 if possible. Put Hollowing on it. That will be plus 5 of your luck. So you will end up with 45 if, for whatever reason, you can't do math. Sorry. Then you'll be using the Hollow Crow Talons. Again, plus 10 if doable. And then that's where your other 5 luck comes in. You must have your Hollowing maxed out to receive the luck bonus, I believe. That is what I was told, and that's what I've researched, that you must have maxed out Hollowing to get the fullest effect. So if you have a really cool character or some sort of monstrosity, this really isn't that great of a build since the main weapons are hollowed. And then if you're not the greatest with pairing with the talons, you can switch over to the cases. I find it a little bit easier to parry with those amongst other weapons. And as for armor, I play this with the lightest armor as possible, just so, because I really like the under 30% weight ratio. So, Ragged Mask, Master's Attire, Master's Gloves, and the Loin Cloth. Now, normally I'd just go with none of it, because it barely makes a difference, but it's whatever. It's better to have just a tiny bit of protection than none at all. And now, for the rings. Because I don't have a Ring of Favor plus 2, I have Ring of Favor plus 1 in place, but you'll want, they're all up for grabs. You can use whatever you want, considering you have so much weight ratio to spare. You really don't need to worry. So, Ring of Favor plus 1 for the HP, stamina, and yes, the maximum equipment load. I will get to that in just 1 minute. Then again, for the maximum equipment load, Havel's Ring plus 2. And this is why you want as much equipment load as possible, using Flynn's Ring. Now, without putting a whole bunch of points in vitality, using Havel's Ring and Ring of Favor, that'll boost your base equipment load, thus making your attack power 10 times stronger without having to put a point into vitality. And then really it's up for grabs if you want to use a Clarency Ring plus 2, or say Life Ring plus 3, or whatever other ring you I mean, say you're wanting to cut back 5 levels, you can drop the Clarency Ring and put in the Knight's Ring, or put in the Hunter's Ring. It's just really up for grabs for you there. Then as far as the items go, with this build you really don't use that much FP, so just balls to the wall with your Estus flask, throwing knives for PvP situations help to test the latency, see if they're lagging like crazy, and if you need to run and find the nearest phantom or yeah, phantom, that's what I was looking for. And then the biggest item, which is like what revolves around this build, is the Karthus Rouge. Yes, you can only use hold 5, but again, this is a PvE build. This build wrecks bosses so fast. I swear, I will put a clip after this showing you a couple of boss fights on NG2. You can only hold 5, put one on before you walk into the boss room. To obtain Karthus Rouge is very simple. When you get to the Karthus Catacombs, you'll want to find the ashes that are laying there. When I am going through the NG, I will make sure to show you the location of this item, or you can look it up elsewhere, whatever is easier for you. So yeah, that's the build. I don't know what this build is called. I know it's a bleed build. It was given to me by a friend. I don't know if there was an original builder. If this build looks familiar to anyone that you are the creator, credit to you. Leave a comment or send me a message or something, and I'll give you proper credit. So yeah, that's basically it. Past this, enjoy the short montage I'm going to guess of boss kills to just see how it rolls. Side note, the Armored Hunter, the previous showcase, I will be figuring out a like preview of how well it works. I just don't have my PlayStation Plus anymore right now, so that's kind of an issue, so just some patience on that. I will drop a link in the description of the first video to appease anyone who want to know how it runs. Aside from that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, evening, what have you, and I'll see you in the next video. Leave a like if you enjoyed and want to see more, and while you're at it, please subscribe. Bye bye.